Hi guys, this is the homework video for Tuesday. This would be 5/12/15, and you're doing exactly what you did last night. You have two equations that you need to solve. You should not need the video to help you with that, just to check it, and then you'll be graphing them as well. So I want you to write down the two equations. 3x plus 4 equals x minus 12. And negative 2x plus 2 equals 6x minus 2. Shut the video off and don't turn it back on until you've solved both of those equations. Okay, so to solve the equation, I first have to get the x on one side. And so to do that, I need to subtract x on one. So I'm subtracting x here and I'm subtracting x here. When I do that here, x minus x is nothing, and so all I have left is negative 12. When I do that here, 3x minus x is 2x, and so I have 2x plus 4. The first secret message is to write down that it's important, so just write down at the top left-hand corner of your page, don't forget to bring things down. Bring me down, baby. Bring me down. Don't forget to bring me down. All right, moving on. Carson is laughing at me, but she would be doing the video, except she was busy, so now I'm doing it myself. Alrighty, moving on. I'm sure you enjoy me more than her anyway. Now I have to get rid of this 4 right here, because I've got to get the x by itself and this 4 right here. And negative 12 minus 4 is negative 16, and 4 minus 4 is 0. So all I have left is the 2x. Don't forget to bring it down. Okay, to get rid of 2 times x, you divide by 2 here, and you divide by 2 here. Your next secret message is don't forget to keep the equation equal. So top right hand corner, keep the equation equal. Okay, so you divide by 2 here and you divide by 2 here, and x is equal to negative 8. Problem number 2. You should not be doing this with me, so Quentin and a few of you, if you are just copying from here, that's not the way to learn. Make yourself do it on your own. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the 2x here, so this is negative 2x. I have to get rid of it by adding. Use the opposite operation, so I'll add 2 over here as well. This makes 0, bring down the 2. This makes 8x, bring down the negative 2. Now to get the 8x by itself, I'll first get rid of the 2, so always get rid of addition and subtraction first. Add 2 here, add 2 here. This makes 4, and over here this is 0, so bring down the 8x. To get rid of multiplying by 8, you divide by 8 on both sides, and x is equal to 1/2 or 4/8. I'll know that you really watched the video if you wrote it both ways here. Moving on to the graphing. The next thing I want you to do is make sure that you're graphing both lines on the coordinate plane. Now I'm going back to problem number 1. This is the equation that you are solving. This equation is actually a system of equations, which means there's 2 equations in this one big equation. This is the first equation. This is the second equation. So what I did first is I wrote these both as y equal. Okay, let's flip to the next screen and I'll show you that. So I wrote the 3x plus 4 as y equals 3x plus 4, and I wrote the x minus 12 as y equals x minus 12. Now I can graph them. The next thing I want you to write in the bottom left-hand corner of your page is always do the x or the y-intercept first. Always graph the y-intercept first. Okay, so the y-intercept for here is 4, and I have to do that first. Okay, shut the video off now and graph these 2 lines, and you should be able to see where they intersect. Turn the video off. Okay, when I graph 4, that's right here. This is telling me to go up 3 and over 1. I write it as a fraction so I can see that. So 3 over 1. And if it makes it easier for you to see that, then write it. 3 over 1. So up 3, right 1. Up 3, right 1. Up 3, right 1. And I like to do the opposite of that too, so I see points on both sides of the y-intercept, which is 4. So instead of going up 3 and to the right 1, now I'm going to go down 3 and to the left 1. Down 3 and to the left 1, down 3 and to the left 1. To graph this equation, I first have to start at 0, negative 12, which is right here. 0, negative 12. And then, since there's no number in front of the x, it's a 1. So if you want to write it as a fraction, it'd be 1 over 1. That just means go up 1 into the right one. So I did that. But then I could see that I was doing that and it wasn't going to make the lines intersect, so I reversed it. The reverse of going up 1 and to the right one is to go down 1 and to the left one. So down 1 to the left one, down 1 to the left one. I kept doing that until the lines intersected. They intersect here. Don't forget to write that as an ordered pair on your paper. Okay, next problem. This time I'm graphing the second equation, so I wrote negative 2x plus 2 as y equals negative 2x plus 2, and I wrote 6x minus 2 as y equals 6x minus 2. And now turn the video off and don't turn it back on until you've actually tried graphing them on your own. Don't be lazy. I'm talking to Carson while I do this, but I'm talking to her very quietly. I told her always wait a count of 5. I do that for the lame people who try to count, who try to cheat. I'm hoping in that 5 seconds your guilt will get to you, and you'll feel so guilty that you'll decide to turn the video off and do it on your own instead of cheating.
Doubt it.
Okay, Carson doubts it though. Here I'm going to start with 2. That would be right here, 0, 2. And then this tells me go down 2 and to the right 1. I'll write it as a fraction for you. Go down 2 and to the right 1. So down 2 and to the right 1, down 2 and to the right 1.
Interesting.
Down 2 and to the right 1. Carson's being weirdo. And so now I'm going to do this one. This does start at negative 2. Right here, negative 2. Carson is a creeper.
Good.
And now I have to go up 6. Right here, up 6 and to the right 1. I'll write it as a fraction in case that helps you. So up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and over 1. And remember, do it on both sides. So go down 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and to the left 1. And now look at where they're intersecting. It's like over a half and up 1. And even though it's not exactly a half, I know that it really is a half because look, when we solved it before, the x-coordinate of our solution was a half. And so I know for sure that that is correct. 1/2, 1.
For sure.
All right,
1/2.
the
Twerk,
video's
twerk,
over.
Twerk, 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 twerk.
Carson
twerk.
got hit in the head a little while ago, so don't worry about her. She's fine. We're just going to put ice on it and hope that she gets better. Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Has anyone seen my ASB envelope?